Well, you know what, Nancy? We're going to find out tonight if Bindi Irwin and Derek Huff will rock the dance floor in Dancing with the Stars with some dirty dancing. You know, they're practicing the movie's most iconic move in a lake, just like Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey did. Jennifer even stopped by rehearsals to give them a few tips, also dropping by Bindi's mother, Terri, and younger brother, Robert. They have been Bindi's biggest supporters, and Cameron Matheson got to see their amazing family bond firsthand.
We are so close because we truly believe that the meaning of life is unconditional love, and as a family, we're always there for each other.
You're out there in the audience and you're watching. I mean, that's your big sister doing all that.
Yeah.
Do you get butterflies? Do you get nervous?
Whenever she walks out on stage, there's such an incredible presence, and you're just breathtaking.
Thank you, I love you.
Though Steve Irwin is gone, you get the sense that the man who was this family's hero, husband and father, is what keeps them strong. They keep his legacy alive by being respectful, honest, and fun. 11-year-old Steve lookalike, Robert, has definitely got that.
This one's my favorite. It's a sprinkler. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
How about the towel? The towel like this.
The young ladies out there, the young girls watching the show, they're like, wow, he's so cute.
Well, thank you very much, but I'm a lot more interested in wildlife at the moment. I would much rather...
Well done, Mom.
I would much rather go over and hug a crocodile. If you love dinosaurs, if you love photography...
How about mountain biking?
Mountain biking?
Yeah,
Preferably all three.
We could do like...
As for Bindi, well, everybody has fallen in love with her and Derek on Dancing, and they're cheering for her relationship with her 18-year-old boyfriend, wakeboarder Chandler Powell.
Do you offer any parental advice on relationships to your daughter?
I do. I just remind them that I do have a gun license.
Oh.
And we have access to crocodiles as well.
Steve and Terri provided the perfect example of true love for their kids. It's the kind of bond that can't be replaced. Terri told us she could never even consider dating again.
I think I've had my happily ever after, and I still feel immense love and loyalty to Steve. And I've got great kids. I've got a very full life. And while I'm lonely for Steve, I'm not a lonely person. So I'm doing okay. But I think if I hadn't met Steve, I probably wouldn't have ever married. That's kind of how we go through life, is if we can talk about what we've experienced and it can help other people, it's worth talking about. So it was like Bindi's beautiful dance with Derek commemorating her dad. I think that was so special because she was bringing everyone's grief journey with her on her journey and saying you can lose someone and then find joy again.
You're about to see Bindi Irwin and Derek Huff recreate that Dirty Dancing moment. Remember the famous lift in the lake? E.T. has the photos, Bindi and Derek recreated it, and they did it perfectly. We cannot wait for Monday night's episode of Dancing with the Stars when we'll get to see it all. These two are too cute. E.T. actually chatted with Bindi this week, and she told us about her and Derek's plans for the big dance Monday.
And listen, from the little that I've got to know you through the last few weeks, I know nobody puts Bindi in the corner.
Exactly.
I'm really, really excited about it, and Derek is an incredible teacher, and so I've been showing these guys what we've been doing.
Meet Robert Irwin, Bindi Irwin's younger brother, who's currently living in LA with his mom Terri while Bindi competes on Dancing with the Stars. The 11-year-old told E.T. he's already acclimating to life in the States.
Well, in Australia, we literally live inside of a zoo. So we've grown up in a zoo, and every morning we wake up to the sound of tigers roaring and lemurs screeching, and it's such an incredible experience. But here in LA, there's actually also a lot of wildlife. So we have the hummingbirds, which have been coming onto our verandas, and we found woodpeckers, squirrels. So it's not quite tigers, but it's still a lot of fun.
You being on camera in the audience is causing a little bit of a stir in the young ladies out there, the young girls watching the show. They're like, wow, he's so cute. I mean, that's the reaction. That's the buzz is out there. What's your reaction to that? Hearing that?
Well, thank you very much, but I'm a lot more interested in wildlife at the moment. I would much rather...
Well done, Mom.
I would much rather go over and hug a crocodile, so...
But if
That's
there are
okay.
young ladies that are into paleontology, that's your best shot.
That's your best shot. Okay, I should be asking.
You'll be set.
Is that the way into Robert's heart?
That is the way into Robert's heart.
There you
If you
go.
love dinosaurs, if you love photography,
How about mountain biking?
mountain biking,
Yeah, yeah.
preferably all three.
Robert was only 2 when his father, Steve Irwin, passed away. Bindi and Terri keep his memory alive with home movies.
For us as a family, we always tell stories and we watch Dad DVDs. And Mum was so kind to take so many home movies. So we have all of these home movies that we watch, and it's those memories that just mean the most. And it's focusing on all the happiness and good times that we had and that we shared as a family.
We're also very lucky because through all of Dad's amazing documentaries, we basically have our life on TV. So all we have to do is put the DVD in the DVD player and rewind and press play, and then we can relive these amazing memories. So we are very, very lucky in that respect.
I wonder, your relationship, your marriage with Steve, so public and out in the open, and many people felt like we kind of knew you guys. And I wondered if on any level, that aspect, the fact that so many people sort of associate you with Steve, if that has made it more difficult or difficult to get out there and date again.
Oh, it's really nothing that I'm considering. I think I've had my happily ever after, and I still feel immense love and loyalty to Steve. And I've got great kids, I've got a very full life, and while I'm lonely for Steve, I'm not a lonely person. So I'm doing okay. But I think if I hadn't met Steve, I probably wouldn't have ever married. So that's how unique our relationship was. And I think for other people who have lost someone and loved again, it's a beautiful thing, but it's just not really on my horizon. So I'm okay.
I'm lonely for Steve, but I'm not a lonely person. I think that's a beautiful thing, that you can make that distinction. Thank you.
Yeah,
Sharing
no
that.
worries,
That's really-
no worries at all. And that's kind of how we go through life, is if we can talk about what we've experienced and it can help other people, it's worth talking about. So it was like Bindi's beautiful dance with Derek commemorating her dad. I think that was so special because she was bringing everyone's grief journey with her on her journey and saying you can lose someone and then find joy again.